Hello to a video after I took a little break in which I now have a pretty raspy voice because hello cold. So today we're going to be sharing some really good news regarding the Rarity distributions in the first rebooted set. So thanks to Freedomduo, he did open up a case and documented his entire opening of all the boxes and the general distribution of VRs, SVRs, etc. So first off, here's a list of everything he got per mount. So we can see that the VRs, he got 5 of each, and this doesn't document anything above VR. The triple rares are the same as always, more or less, where it's between 6, but there's also one at 9. But so it's more or less between 6 and 9, but I think like 7, 8 is sort of the average number. Not that many anomalies with the double rares, one is at 12 and then one is at 8, but even then you still get 2 playsets. But that's actually not the important bit. In terms of the IMR, you tend to get 1 per case it seems, which is really good because this is just a reprint of a trial deck card, so it's not even all that important, so it's just an extra rarity that you can have, so I think it's actually not that bad. As for the signed gift markers, it seems that you get 2 out of the 4 per case, so if you're a collector then you might want to invest in more. But honestly, I think again, just because these are just simple gift markers, they don't have any special skills, they just have signatures on them, it's really just an extra collector's point. However, the important bit is that the OR, the origin rare, there are 2 of them per case, as we can see in Freedomduo's, he got Amaterasu and Blaster Blade, so that's, I think, fine as well, because again, Blaster Blade is just a trial deck card, and Amaterasu is a triple rare, so it's easy to get them anyway, and these are just like alternative foilings if you want them. But honestly, I think a lot of the people are going to be preferring the new art anyway. In the same image, you can also see that there's 1 of each SVR, so that means that you get 5 VRs of each VR plus 1 SVR, meaning you get 6 of each. Now this is actually quite nice because some VRs don't really need to be played as a 4 of, meaning that you can actually split a case, just 1 case with 2 people and actually be able to build pretty much everything. Like I think the only VR where you really want to play it, or like the only VRs where you really want to play them as a 4 of is like Alfred and Perfect Riser for sure, but even Alfred I think some people would debate. Now the important part is the general box distribution. We can see that very consistently it's 6 double rares per box, and then the 3 triple rares and the 1 VR. However, everything above that replaces rare. So we can see in this picture that the sign marker replaces a rare. In this one we can see that the SVR replaces a rare, so you still get the 3 triples and the normal VR as well. In this one we can see both the IMR and the VR come up, so in this case the IMR just replaces a rare. In this one we can see the origin rare replacing a rare, and then this is basically a box that's as typical of a box as possible. So this is your 100% certain 6 double rares, 3 triple rares, and 1 VR. So it's really nice that anything above VR doesn't go into your foil. So if you get an SVR, it replaces a rare. If you get an origin rare or an IMR, it replaces a rare. So that's really, really cool, and I think that part is going to make a lot of people happy because that makes it a lot more accessible to players. So because there's essentially 24 copies of the VR per case, that really allows for people to get more out of a case than they used to, like how we used to have with the ZRs in the past. But now you can even potentially split, 1 clan between 2 people going into a case split, so that's really, really good because now you just get so much more per person per case, rather than before where people would buy 1 case just for themselves sometimes, but now you can, 1 case is sufficient for a lot of players, and that makes it really good looking forward into standard and for the game's health as a whole. So this is just a quick little video I wanted to make talking about the rarity distributions because I think it's important to note. Honestly, this is really, really good news, and I hope people will be celebrating the fact that we're getting a lot more stuff for our buck, essentially. We'll see how this sort of goes on into the extra boosters because they will be a bit different to the normal boosters. There's also more boxes, so we're going to see how that goes, but it's nice to know that for the main booster sets, like for the AL4 one that's coming up, this is going to be the case. But anyway, that's going to be it for me today. Don't forget to click the bell button as well as check out the social medias in the description and join my Discord channel if you haven't already. But on that note, I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.